Yes, my dear friends, welcome back to the channel. A very good afternoon to you guys all out there, wherever you are, around the globe, especially those of you in Africa, in Europe, in America, Canada, Australia, or right here in Southeast Asia. Ladies and gentlemen, I am excited to be right here on this channel this afternoon, coming your way, all the way from Southeast Asia, Malaysia to be precise. Now, a lot to talk about this afternoon. We are going to be previewing Chelsea Djurgarden game tonight. But before then, ladies and gentlemen, something came up. I heard a news from one of our own Chelsea legends speaking about the club and our current situation with the new owners. Yes, Ruud Gullit, we all know him. He's a Chelsea legend. Having an encounter with one of our owners. Yes, Ruud Gullit having an encounter with one of Chelsea's owners, and the reaction, what happened between them, let me tell you. According to Ruud Gullit, he said, I met Chelsea owner Todd Boehly. I introduced myself. Hi, I am Ruud Gullit. Todd said, what do you do? I replied, well, I play football. Also play and coach for Chelsea. Todd Boehly said, oh yeah? When did you play for Chelsea? When did you play for Chelsea? What did you do for Chelsea? He didn't know. He has no idea. You go to Chelsea, Stamford Bridge, you go to our almost every part of the walls, you see some of these players, their names and their pictures very well emboldened on the walls. But here it is right now, our new owner, they have no ideas who Chelsea legends were. Can you blame him? No. I will not blame him. But this is what it is now with our club. They don't know what the club is all about. The DNA of the club, they don't know it. For an ex-player like Ruud Gullit to be introducing himself to our new owner by his name alone, and still telling him that I am a footballer, I played for Chelsea. It's very embarrassing though. It is. You can imagine you being in the position of Ruud Gullit and it's like, Chelsea owner don't recognize you. It's quite embarrassing. I think these guys, they need to be educated. Someone need to talk to them and show them pictures and videos of players that make Chelsea today. Well, we have a lot to talk about. That is another talk for another day. For those of you who might not know Ruud Gullit, there he is with our legendary striker Didier Drogba on your screen. Yes, there he is. Now, quickly, let me touch a little on last night's Inter Milan Barcelona game before I go to our preview, Chelsea Djurgarden preview this afternoon. Do I have anything to say? Well, one or two things to say about that preview. But quickly, we've been struggling a lot as a football club to break down low block teams, right? We struggle a lot to break down low blocks. But watching Barcelona yesterday against Inter Milan, who was playing 5 back, sometimes even 6 at the back. There it is on your screen. Sometimes even 6 at the back, defending so low and playing on a counter. Not every time though, because they defend with a block and then they counter. The game was even. But the truth of the matter is that Chelsea struggled to defend against low blocks. I didn't know there are teams that can easily break low blocks down like this. With just one man. Look at the first picture there. And then now take a look at the second one. Lamine Yamal alone breaking down the defense of Inter Milan like that tells you something, and it tells me something. It is the players we have to break down opposition, low block opposition. The players we have and the system we play. Simple. The players we have and the system we play. Do we have the players? I would say yes. Is the system working? No. You watch the way Barcelona was able to break down Inter Milan's low block and their defensive line. It's very clear what they tried to do. Their passes between the lines were just accurate. They are not afraid to take on the opponent. Barcelona never shy away from taking on Inter Milan opponent. Yamal alone is taking on three players. Yamal alone taking on 3 Inter Milan players, making space for others to penetrate, and he delivers the ball as well. If he doesn't shoot, he will still deliver an accurate pass. He is not going like many people were comparing Yamal to Saka. I beg to differ. Don't try it. Yamal, for me, it's far ahead, miles ahead. You know why? Saka will be playing for the foul. Saka will be playing to get a foul, to get a free kick for Arsenal. Yamal was not playing for the foul. Yamal was playing direct. He was playing to score. Saka will try to run around with the ball, a little touch, and he'll be on the ground to attract a foul for Arsenal. Yamal is direct. He's shooting from the angle that he is. Tight corners, he will still shoot. And he's on point, accurate shots. For those of you who are trying to compare the two, I mean, you don't like football. I think you are becoming anti-football. Ladies and gentlemen, all this talk about Chelsea not having the right players, for me, I don't buy into it. We have the players to break down position, defense, low blocks, but the system, we need to check on that. Right now, Yamal is my best in the world. Trust me, at 17 years. At 17. Come on. Anyway, guys, let's get started to our main issue of the day. 2 big games tonight. Oh yes, for Londoners. 2 big games tonight for Londoners. Wherever you are and you are a Londoner. 2 big games tonight for Londoners. First, Chelsea will play European semi-final against Djurgarden. Second, Brentford visit Nottingham. Sorry. People cannot kill me. I'm sorry about that. It's one of those things. Yeah. Brentford visit Nottingham Forest in a crucial fixture for the Champions League position. Tonight, will Brentford do the magic for Chelsea? All we are asking for is a win from Brentford against Nottingham Forest. All we are saying, Brentford beat Nottingham Forest for us tonight. That is all we are asking for. Victory for both London clubs will be an important moment in our season. Victory for Brentford and victory for Chelsea will be an important moment for both clubs this night to the end of the season. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, tonight, Brentford, Nottingham Forest, and a win by Brentford will put Chelsea in a better position for Champions League game. And Chelsea himself to face Djurgarden all away, far away in Sweden. Djurgarden versus Chelsea tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, it is what it is. Now, to the main issues tonight, The mark, as you can see, it looks good on our away jersey. The jersey expected to be worn tonight by Chelsea all the way in Sweden with the new front of shirt sponsor right at the front. It looks good. It looks good. If they can make the deal permanent, at least sign a 3 years deal. Yeah, 60 million pounds a year. 60 million pounds a year, 3 years deal with Denmark. That would be great. But it's only until the end of the season, guys. So that is a shirt hopefully we're going to be wearing tonight. Chelsea, Djurgarden, Chelsea tonight. Preview, predictions, and lineup. Let's get started. Chelsea continue their march towards European glory in a third-tier competition in Europe by visiting Djurgarden tonight, all the way in Sweden. The Blues have strolled into the last four of the tournament, Europe's third most prestigious club competition, topping the league phase table with 6 consecutive victories before knock-in out or knock wins over Copenhagen and Legia Warsaw. Should they topple Djurgarden tonight and the return leg at home, Chelsea will certainly be in top position to win the title. They are likely to meet Real Betis or Fiorentina in a final if Chelsea is able to win tonight and coming back home for the return leg. The Conference League will mark Enzo Maresca's first piece of silverware as Chelsea manager and secure them a spot in next season's Europa League. So a win, Conference League win, the trophy will secure Chelsea's Europa League position next season. Means that even if we are 6th on the league table, our position on the league table will be given to another club. So more teams from England will still be represented in Europe next season. So the Conference League will mark Enzo Maresca's first piece, silver piece, and that will guarantee our position, our next European tournament in Europa League. From Conference League to Europa League, somebody will say, well, it will be a step ahead. But for me, it is Champions League football that we need. Yeah. Although the latter could prove immaterial if the West London Giants qualify for Champions League via their domestic performance. Djurgarden's chances of toppling Chelsea are incredibly slim. Despite their impressive recent European showings, they have conquered Paphos and Rapid Wien during the knockout stages under new manager Gianni Honkavara, but haven't dwelled a side of Chelsea's stature for many, many years. Djurgarden versus Chelsea head-to-head record. Djurgarden and Chelsea have never clashed in a competitive fixture before. It is the first time both teams are meeting. And tonight, Djurgarden will need to hit their peak to stifle Chelsea if they are hoping for a good result. Yes. The truth of the matter is that they will be without their most experienced player on the side. Yes. Djurgarden could have used the immense experience of 35-year-old former Juventus and Sampdoria midfielder Albin Ekdal, but the 71-cap Sweden international could be absent after missing the weekend win over Osters with a thigh injury. We are not sure whether he has recovered in time for the game or not. Now, Nino Zuje, their names are strange. Let me just avoid them. Let me not crack mine. It is expected that Djurgarden will go 4-2-3 formation this evening. 4-2-3-1 formation. It is expected that they will be playing 4-2-3-1 formation. Yeah, it is expected so. My predicted starting 11. Let me see if I can pronounce the names so that I can get out of this place. Yes. Rini, Star, Une, Danielson. Yeah, that one is an English name. Danielson, Kosuji, Stenson, Findel, Harala, Ngwen, Gullikson, and Prisk. That is my first predicted, my first 11 for Djurgarden tonight. Can we go to Chelsea news? All right. Chelsea will continue without the services of Wesley Fofana, who is out for the remainder of the season. And a French defender is joined in the treatment room by youngster McGuay and Omari Kellyman. Michael Moedric is still suspended, haven't featured for the Blues since the beginning of December. While Malo Gusto is significant doubt due to a hamstring injury and could be replaced by either Rhys James or Josh Achampong in the starting lineup. Maresca could still rotate in the semis as Chelsea close or chase a top 5 Premier League finish, with likes of Christopher Nkuku, Kenyan Dewsbury Hall, and Tosnaduel potentially coming into the team. Very likely. These are still strong team selection, even if these players are to start the game up. Now, my predicted lineup versus Djurgarden tonight. Put into consideration our game on Sunday versus Liverpool. My predicted lineup. Djurgarden in goal post, George Achampong, Adebayo, Badiashile, Mark Cucurella, Rhys James, Kenyan Dewsbury Hall, Noni Madueke, Cole Palmer, Sancho. The challenge here is either to use Tyreek George or Christopher Nkuku. Either of these two. Tyreek George, Christopher Nkuku. It is very likely Christopher Nkuku will start and Tyreek George will come in the second half. It is what it is, dear friend. Scoreline prediction. I will expect Chelsea. Remember, the turf is an artificial turf. Not going to be easy for Chelsea, but I'll still go for 3-0. Yeah, that's my predicted lineup. Guys, I'll see you all after the game for my post-match reaction. Shalom and peace.